Oh, babe. Did I almost crush you? I'm so sorry. I just can't see you so well from up here. You know, I think you're getting a little too used to me. What if I stepped on you, short stuff? What if I accidentally just squashed you in between my toes? Hmm. Here, let me pick you up and give you a big hug. Mmm. I love to feel my arms enveloped around your little body. I've missed you so much. I know it's been hard to find time to stow away and see me. The villagers they're still hunting me down, right? It must have been hard to slip away from them. But they don't suspect we still see each other, right? No one would expect that we would still be together. A giantess and a human. They would never understand our love. How are you, my beautiful knight? Aw, I missed you too. Endlessly. Oh, I look bigger? It's funny you say that. I swear, I'm having a growth spurt every day. My clothes just keep tearing off my body as I grow bigger. I never should have took that magic potion we traded for your sword. The one that did this to me. Imagine if I hadn't. Remember when it was just us? Two simple humans living in a tiny hut, making a beautiful life together. And now, well, I do love being 10 times your size. My enormous arms and legs, all the better to wrap around you. So what if your feet aren't touching the ground? I just want to swing you around and let you know how much I missed you. Mmm. Look how small you appear standing next to me. I could just reach out and crush you. I bet you would like that. Having you here in my arms, I'm just brimming with love. It's been so rough to be here in the forest waiting without you. No, I can't put you down just yet. I need to feel you in my arms. If you only knew how much I wanted this. With you wrapped around me, just like a tree trunk. Just like you are right now. And feeling every bit of your body held tightly against me. It's just so good to see you, my little love. I'm sorry for being gone so long. Really, I just haven't been able to sneak back. You know, since they banned me from the village. But you, my forbidden love, I just had to come back and see you again. I dreamt of your lips every day, and how small they are on mine. They feel like little tickles all across my face. God, how I've missed this feeling. Here, my little love, come sit in my lap. I want you close. And my lap has to be as comfortable as any forest floor, right? Yes. You are so soft and cozy. You fit right in my hand. I never even knew how much I've missed you. It's surprising me, even though I ached for you every day since we've been apart. I'm so sorry that they tore us apart. Once I began to change and get bigger, I know that no one could ignore it. Me looming over the houses. But when they took me away from you and locked me away for such a long time, after the ogre rebellion at the prison, I was worried you might think I was dead and move on with somebody else. But I can see you've waited for me through all this time. The adventures I've been on, the terrible atrocities I've seen. It's so nice to feel you again next to me, with your kind, familiar face, the most handsome face I've ever looked upon. What I've been through just to see you again, you could never imagine. After we escaped from the prison, a fellow giantess protected me and trained me in war. We teamed up with a wizard we met along the way. Everyone knows if you're going on a long journey, you've got to have a wizard. But he turned out not to be quite as useful as we'd hoped. It took us much longer to get here because we had to avoid detection from the Dark Tower. But I'm so happy you must have gotten all of my letters to be here today. And you remembered still how much I love you. If anything, my heart's just grown bigger, literally, the more we've fallen in love with each other. I really can't seem to stop it growing. Really, I can't stop growing in general. I'm not sure how many more of these growth spurts I can take. My clothes aren't fitting again. I think I'm completely busting out of this corset, and my skirt has just gotten so short. I know I already complained about it, but everyone must be able to see, since I guess they are below me. But I think you're the only one that looks up, because you're not scared of me. And I know that you'll like what you see. I just wish I could stop getting bigger. What's the cutoff point? The size of a house? A castle? Soon that prison I was in won't be able to hold who I am now. So, we have to hope that they can never find me. Or, I really don't know what they might do to control me. Are you well? Has there been any trouble in the village? I was so worried about you. Really? You were in that huge battle? I heard about it in the Giants' taverns. That's awful. But I'm so glad you're still here with me. I've actually taken some damage myself. Yeah, we were fired upon by a castle, stoned by a bunch of rocks from their battlements. With one swipe, my companion knocked out all of their weapons. Yeah, she's really that big. Almost twice my size right now. But it was so scary. I'd never seen rocks fire like that. Yeah, into the air, across that long distance. This is some new technology. My companion called them trebuchets. They use some sort of blasting powder. It makes me scared. The more capable the humans are at hunting down us giants, the more I fear for my life. Yes, I remember. I promised you I'd be careful, and I was careful. I tried so hard to take the safest path always, just because I knew you were worrying about me. You were worrying about me, weren't you? I knew it. You know, I'm a big girl, though. I can still look after myself. I'm just. I'm not a damsel in distress, even though that's how you wish you could see me still. I'm much too strong now. Well, if you're so unsure, I don't think you've seen an ogre in months around here, have you? Yes, that was me. I've been repelling them to the south, just to keep our little village intact. These big, strong arms. That's what's keeping this side of the mountain safe. If you don't think they can protect little old me, then maybe give them a feel for yourself. Are they strong enough for your liking? Well, there's more where that came from. I suspect I'm only gonna grow bigger and stronger. Wouldn't that be awful? If I was able to squeeze you harder than I am right now. Maybe these growth spurts aren't so bad after all. You know, I love being here with you. Sorry. It's just your stupid smile. It makes it all seem worth it. To see the look on your face when I return to you. Every time I've missed you, wrote you, wished and prayed you were nearby. Maybe I just wished I could see that smile. Being out here, lost in the forest, you really have to want something, to believe in something. When the world is so terrible, you need to carry a little light with you. And you're my light. I feel so kicked out of, well, the whole world. Resigned to the magic realm of giants and ogres and warlocks. It's so nice to just sit here with you, as if I'm normal again. I've lost so many of my friends, new and old. And I don't allow myself to make a lot of them, in case I outgrow them. It's happened now many times. People just don't always adjust to looking up at me, especially when I just keep getting taller. But I love how you make me feel so human. I can just be myself here with you, my little love. It's just such a comfort to know someone sees me for the real me, and not some violent monster. Other giants have terrorized your village, and I'm so sorry for that. I don't know what's overcome some of my people, but I'm here to protect you no matter what. And I'll defend you to the end. I want to follow my dream, our dream, of being together again. I want you to come with me. And if that's possible, if there's some way I could fit your dreams together with mine, I promise I would make you so happy. Just like you make me happy. Just like you have been my light in all of this darkness. So, would you run away from the village with me? Make me the happiest giantess in the world? I am so happy to hear you say that. Really, I'm beaming with excitement. Here, let me lean down. How long have you been waiting for me, my little love? Well, we'll never be apart again. Let's take this big step together.